Oh, hey there, fragrance friends! Happy New Year! I'm Ayana, the fragrance fairy. I know I came in a little bit hype. I missed y'all. Last year was nuts, and I'm excited to be back at it. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ayana, the fragrance fairy. I love to talk about all things fragrance and body care. And if you haven't already seen by the beginning of the video, we're going to talk about my perfume tray for the week. But before we get into it, honey, if you're not a fragrance friend, go ahead and like, subscribe, hype your girl up. I'm trying to grow here as well as on other platforms. And I wanted to start the year out doing a very specific fragrance tray. I used to do them all the time. I think that they're both fun and restricting, so I thought I'd take you along on my journey this week. Now, you might think fragrance trays are super restrictive, too structured, but I think my new approach to fragrance trays actually is going to be fun. It's going to be more about a curated list of fragrances to pull from rather than these being the only fragrances I can touch in my collection over here. So I put about 11 or so fragrances on the tray for the week. I do wear 2 fragrances a day. Child, I know. Body oil, perfume oil. I also wear some type of moisturizer or body butter. I'm going to allow myself to pick that out so that I can make sure that I have a little bit of choice in the matter. And I'm also going to allow myself to pick out the fragrance that I will layer with the fragrances that are on this fragrance tray. But enough of me yapping about fragrance trays, y'all. First, I'd like to know in the comments, do you all do fragrance trays? Do you want to do fragrance trays? If you do, but you're not currently doing them, what's stopping you? And do you do it by themes? I used to do themes, y'all. Like, I used to be like, oh, it's a berry week, and I will wear nothing but berries that week. And that is a little bit challenging because the end of the week, you are tired of wearing fruity florals. This week is a hodgepodge of fragrances that I think need a little love in my collection. Let's get into what's on the perfume tray. I will say this. I think a perfume tray is kind of a mirror for how you feel. And this week, I want to be confident, cozy, quiet, but not beast mode and overbearing. And so you'll see those themes throughout my tray. The first thing on the tray, y'all, is Florentine Diamond. Look, I love this fragrance. It is floral, gourmand, vanillic, sweet. It has some weird notes actually. It has cacao, barley. What the heck is barley? Well, I actually know what barley is, but what does it smell like? It has sugar, tuberose, but not in a heady, overpowering way. This is a gorgeous, well-blended fragrance that I love to reach for. I smelled this in the store and knew I immediately needed a big bottle, me please. I do not want a 1.7 ounce in this fragrance. And I do already have a baby dent, my goodness. And I haven't had it 3 months. This is so interesting, gorgeous, amazing. I think that this is in the family of things like Love Delight, which I absolutely love as a profile. And I know that I will be wearing this all 2026. And did you see that magnetic cap? That is one of the things that I appreciate most about perfumes, is when the little details come together. The next fragrance on the tray is an unexpected one. So when I smelled it in the store, I was like, okay, I like it. Not for retail price though. I am all about saving a coin. And when I saw this on sale, I jumped on the opportunity to get it. Now, I struggle with this house a little bit, but this fragrance is one of the best I've smelled. And it is Acne Studios by Frederic Malle. It is clean musks, soft florals, amberette, and a little dash, small dash of fruitiness. I wore this yesterday, and I was like, how can somebody not like fresh and clean florals? It smells so incredible. And I wore it with a fragrance that had a bit of peach and vanilla in it. And it just really brought out the peach in this fragrance. And I have to tell you, by the end of the day, I could still smell this fragrance. Now, I know you're going to see aldehydes listed in the notes and you're going to think, I don't want to smell like Chanel No. 5. Not that type of aldehyde. This is soft, floral, slightly airy. It's like designer, a luxury version of your skin. and I love it. I do not regret making the investment in Acne Studios. It is so, so, so good. So good. Cue the dramatics because you're about to get them, okay? You're about to get them. I am so sad to even talk about this because I can't get the OG anywhere. Listen, this is inspired by La Perla Possibilities. And if you don't know about La Perla Possibilities, it is amazing. It is freesia, sparkling, beautiful white floral. It has some pink pepper, some black currant. It has rose, vanilla, cashmere, and akigala wood. This is Chances. It's by genre. It is actually a beautiful interpretation of possibilities. And until I get the chance or the possibility to own the OG, this will have to do. And when the window opens, I'm springing for a 100 ml because this sucker is so good. So if you wanted possibilities and you didn't have the possibility to get it, take your chances with Chances. It's so good. But you do have that light pink pepper, I realize. It's such a sexy fragrance. My God. And this is definitely a fraction of the price of possibilities. December, really November and December were a D'Orsay month, okay? And it started out with Tonka Hysteria, which I absolutely love. But I was able to smell a couple other from D'Orsay, and y'all, I fell in love with this fragrance. I did get this on an amazing Black Friday sale, Rose Blaze. Who else has smelled this? This is a grown-up rose. It's rose, peach, pink pepper, iris, tonka bean, soft, spicy, soft woods. This is grown and sexy. Y'all saw that click of the cap, right? You saw the click of the cap. That's the type of energy this fragrance has. It's so good. I am a big bottle Benz, okay? I don't typically buy smaller bottles because the ones that I buy the smaller bottles of, I usually overspray and need the bigger bottle eventually anyway. That will be the case for this fragrance. I absolutely love Rose Blaze. If you're into rosy fragrances with a small squirt of some type of fruitiness, you should definitely check out Rose Blaze by D'Orsay. It's sweater weather. So I had to have some vanillas on the tray, and I got this in December, and I do not regret it. The internet was buzzing about Vanilla 01 by Swiss Arabian, and I think this is the perfect blend of vanilla and florals. It's not overly gourmand. It's cozy. Y'all, if they put this juice in a higher end bottle, I would still have purchased it. Luckily for me, I got this thing for like 55 bucks. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. It layers well with so much. I might even layer it with Florentine Diamond. But if you have not smelled Vanilla 01, even if you're not a vanilla person, I think you might actually. We're boycotting the name of this fragrance. I'm only going to put it on the screen. I'm going to actually rename this fragrance O Enigma or Amber Enigma because it is a beautiful, rummy, amber forward fragrance, and it is so good. Tonka bean and date in the opening, you know it's going to be winter coated. This is such a good fragrance. I've had it for a couple of years, so my juice is super dark. I did have performance issues with this fragrance early on, but as this juice has gotten darker, it has definitely done me right. I think that this is going to be perfect for a dinner or a night out or a date night. Amber Enigma. We know the real name is O Enigma, but we're nicknaming her over here. Because we don't want problematic names. Amber Enigma is so, so good. I absolutely love it. I think it's so interesting. It has hibiscus in it, some saffron, orris, which I don't even like, tonka bean, some hazelnut. This is such a beautiful, boozy, gourmand fragrance, but in the most sophisticated way. I really don't know anybody who doesn't like this fragrance. And also, the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I love a good 3-note fragrance. And this one is no exception. This is Tuberose Castaigne. It's by Lancome, private label. Look at that bottle. It has tuberose, it has hazelnut, and some woods. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a thick, dense floral gourmand. So if you're not into those, skip this one. But if you are, this is so good and definitely worth a sniff. Okay, so this is an oud that even non-oud lovers might love. It has a little dash of ylang ylang too. It is soft woods, slight spiciness, a little bit of resinousness. Is that even a word? However, this is a beautiful unisexy vanilla that is perfect for fall and winter. This is Silky Woods by Goldfield and Banks, and this does not get enough love in my collection. I promise to treat you better in 2026 because you are in fact so good. It is silky. It's gorgeous. It's sexy. Okay, I'm wearing her out this weekend. I mean, I have to because she's on the tray, but I'm convinced that I definitely neglect this fragrance. If I had to say, I have not worn this fragrance in close to a year. What is wrong with me? This is so good. If I strictly went by the notes, I probably wouldn't like this fragrance because it has chamomile, petitgrain, some lavender. It does not sound like something that I would love, but the way that it's blended and the way it smells on skin, chamomile satin is such a comforting vanilla. It's the opposite of something like a Vanilla 01, a Zanat, a Tempt Me Not. This is definitely herbaceous, but in the very best way. So for days that you want to feel calm, cozy, not chaotic, definitely chamomile satin is something you should check out. Now, this isn't super beast mode, so I overspray it. And I love to wear it with things like the Wedding Silk Santal. Today, you can't see it, but I'm wearing it today right now. I'm pointing in the opposite direction. I'm wearing it with Cotton Aviette, which is sitting right behind me, and it smells so good. And I did wear it with a little small squirt piece of Marry Me Body Oil by Brown Sugar Babe, and it smells incredible. If you ask me the most beast mode vanilla fragrance in my collection, one of the contenders for top 2 would have to be Zanat. You all, first of all, this is made by one of my favorite master perfumers, Christian P, and it's so good. I'm not a chocolate person. This does have chocolate in it, but it is definitely vanilla forward. The one thing I can say about this fragrance is it is hard to layer with it because it's so beastly. It has a takeover spirit. I don't know what I'm going to wear with this week, but I'm definitely going to smell like a gourmand goddess. This is definitely for cold days or nights. It is thick, slightly resinous, thick, creamy, enveloping. You are going to choke out a room if you overspray this fragrance. Have y'all tried Zanat? If you're a vanilla girly, you must check this out. So I was supposed to put like 10 on the tray. I don't even know what we're up to right now, but I squeezed in one more fragrance. This fragrance is discontinued. Honey, I bought a backup bottle the moment I found it. I wanted something completely different from what was already on the tray. And this is Burberry Her 2019. Burberry Her Intense 2019 to be more specific. This is a berry and benzoin beauty. Francis Kirkjohn did his thing when he made this fragrance. This, to me, is the very best Burberry Her. Oh, it's so good. Why do they always discontinue? Listen, Burberry, why? I know that you gave us Burberry Her Intense 2025. It does not compare to Burberry Her 2019. Okay, give us the Intense 2019. We want all the berries, the blackberries, the blueberries, not just the strawberries. Please bring this back for my friends because your girl got a backup bottle. I love this fragrance. I know that it's simple. People compare it to BR540. I don't think so. However, I do think it is light, airy, sweet, fun. I can't wait. I'm wearing this tomorrow. I cannot wait to wear this fragrance. It is so good and affordable too. Well, I don't know about now, but it was affordable when I found it. Y'all pray for your girl. I'm on day 3 of the perfume tray. I have not cheated on it. And I plan to stay faithful to the tray for the remainder of the week. Do you think you'll incorporate curated perfume trays in your routine this year? I'm going to try to stick to it as best I can. So I'll do a tray and then maybe I'll show layering combos at the end of the week. I used to do that religiously and I think I need to get back to it. This was fun. It did take me a couple of minutes, we're going to say minutes, to pick out what I wanted to put on the tray. But I'm so excited that I can just pull from this tray and then have a little layering fun over here in the collection. If you're not already following me, follow me on this tray journey again this year. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hype your girl up. Drop whether you would participate in a perfume tray challenge in the future. I hope your fragrance envelops a room, your scent bubble is undeniable, and that you spray with reckless abandon. I'm just joking, but not really, y'all. If you're not following me here and on other platforms, feel free to do so. I'd love to have you as a fragrance friend. Happy New Year. Excited to journey with you through 2026 and sprinkle a little fairy dust along the way. Bye, y'all.